defense set on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Slater. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Makes a connection. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The Wildcats are flying down the field. These corners going to give them some space. He wants to throw. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit. Just
going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
and such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Secures it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Touch pass on the right. Got it inside the 15. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll open the second half on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking the shot. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, SMU. And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
SMU 28, Kansas State 6.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep, you know.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Kansas State 6.
Here he comes from inside his... And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm on that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Lofts one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, SMU! And the route is on. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
SMU 42, Kansas State 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Ball's out. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hart. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Wide out in motion. power football with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the run.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. 1st down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Smashes through. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And they get him down.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. We rally up, make the play, live to fight another day.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Makes the grab on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the pummeling has started. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Got it in the middle. It's McKinney.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Let's see what they've got on second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the done.
A third and long coming up here. They want that clock to run. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. The give to the back. Trucks through the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to...
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. With the run on first and goal. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.